Hey y'all, it's me and I'm back with another video. So let's talk about the time I gave birth to a 10-pounder who just did not want to leave my womb, y'all. They had to come take her out. I think it really was just my body saying no, like no, don't do it, because like my body couldn't push out a 10-pound baby with a big old head. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. No, but for real, like, my body wasn't equipped to do that, so my body didn't do that. I think around 36 weeks, that's when everything started. I went up there and got my little ultrasound, and they told me that she was weighing about 7.5, 8 pounds. And I knew that on my dad's side, they have big babies. So when they told me that, I'm like, yeah, this baby gotta go. But the doctor didn't take it serious. They was like, it's cool, let her come on her own. You never know, she may come next weekend or this weekend. She didn't come that weekend. And so I'm doing everything. I'm doing curb walking, I'm dancing, what else did I do? I don't know, I did a lot. Like, if you could look it up and they tell you to do it, I did it. Then the last thing I did until I just completely gave up was castor oil. Did not work. And I just knew I was gonna go into labor, but I did not go into labor, y'all. I was so hurt. I was just on the toilet. So then I'm like, you know what, this baby gonna come when the baby come. And then I hit 40 weeks and baby still didn't come. I was due June 16th and my due date came and went. And I'm like, hold up. Call my doctor, like, yeah, can we please get this baby out? So he told me to come in on the 20th. And before I went, y'all, I prayed, I wrote in my journal. I did a whole lot because you never know. Not everybody make it during childbirth, but I had faith that I was gonna make it. And I told God to basically just take away all the fear, because a lot of people did it. They did it before they even had medicine and stuff, So yeah, I just told God to take away my fear and stuff. And then I went in there. I went there. And I'm just ready to get this baby out at this point, y'all. I just don't know. I was so big. Like, I was just so big. And so when I get there, they monitor the baby, and then they put like a little pad inside of me to start dilating, because I never dilated at all on my own. So they tried to get me to dilate. They told me to keep that on for 12 hours. 12 hours went by, nothing happened. They put another one in, and 4 hours later, I dilated. And at this point, they didn't give me no type of pain medicine, y'all. At this point, because I'm officially in labor, I told them to give me the epidural. And before I went in there, I was so scared of the epidural because everybody talk about how long it is and all that stuff. One, you can't see it. Two, bro, you're not thinking about that. You're not, when you got the pain of the contraction, you're not thinking about that. That wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It wasn't bad at all, for real. Like, I had a few hours where I was just cool. The doctors came in, flipped me. I don't know, they were supposed to come flip you regularly. That way the medicine wouldn't just be in one spot. Yeah, because if you like this, if you laying, my bad, y'all, I'm not like on the bed or nothing. So if you laying like this on the bed, the epidural would be going to this side. And then, so this side would be numb, but then this side, you will feel the pain. And they kept forgetting to come flip me, and I would go to sleep. I feel like it's not my duty to sit there and tell them, like, okay, it's time for me to be flipped. So they didn't do the best job on that. Okay, so labor started on the 21st, but I was dilating. So I ended up having to get the epidural 3 times, because they wouldn't come flip me, so it'll just give out. Like, I would still feel it. Okay, so when they did like the check, the dilation check, I was cool when I had that epidural in. Like, it was cool for it. Like, you ain't really feel nothing. Like, you feel something down there, but it don't feel like I don't know how to explain. It's numb. Like, I want to say about 24 hours of me being in labor, the doctor came in, and the doctor was basically like, now we're looking at doing an emergency C-section because the baby isn't coming. And this is the reason my doctor did not want me to have the C-section. He said, because when most people, not C-section, when most people have like a induced their labor, it's a higher risk of you having to get a C-section or whatever. I need to get induced. What do you mean? This baby is just staying in here. And we ended up finding out why, because she was a big baby. My body was not allowing that baby to come out. Anyways, he's sitting here, he telling me this, and I'm like, I'm drugged up, y'all. Like, they kept pushing epidural in me. They redid it a few times. Like, it was just a lot going on. And I kept telling them, keep it coming. Like, I don't want to feel this. I did not want to feel it, y'all. A few nurses came in and they did the dilation check. I don't know, that last doctor, she was in there talking about some, oh, the baby have a lot of hair. Like, she just in there just, girl, that is not what you're supposed to be doing. And she just feeling around. And then next thing you know, the baby heart rate dropped. But we didn't know that. The only reason we knew something happened is because 3 nurses came running in and they just flipped me, put me all the way back. It was so crazy because I'm on the bed. I'm like this. And then they come in and they put me all the way back, my legs up. I, I don't know what, like, I don't know the exact reason, but they got that heart rate back up. They gave me a mask. That was a lot. That was kind of scary. I told my mom about that when they was talking about me getting a C-section. But she was like, if her heart rate go down again, just go get the C-section. But I didn't want to get the C-section till my mom came. But y'all, my doctor did not deliver my baby, and I was so hurt. Like, I was so scared. That's when fear started to come in, because now they're talking about doing a C-section, and my doctor can't do it. The person who I sat here and built this relationship with, and you know, all that, he couldn't do it because he had a disc in his leg, and I guess the disc moved out of place, so he had to go to the hospital. This is when fear started to sink in. I just knew I had God on my side though, so I'm like, so then they ended up pushing me into the room. The doctor who delivered my baby, he came in and he was basically like, the fact that you stalled at 6 centimeters and you've been at 6 centimeters for like 12 hours, and based on the last ultrasound, the baby was weighing about 7.5, 8 pounds, we can expect the baby to weigh like 9 pounds. And he felt like that's the reason my body wouldn't allow her to come out. I'm like, okay, makes sense. I was thinking I was gonna have a big baby because I was going based off the ultrasound too. But my original doctor was not. He was like, nah, the ultrasound isn't always, you know, always right. In a sense, I'm kind of grateful that doctor was there to have my baby, like to actually deliver the baby, although he wasn't my doctor and I didn't build a relationship with him. Before I had to get the C-section, he came in there, he spoke with me, and when they first told me that I had to get a different doctor, I was so scared. But when I talked to him, I was relieved. Like, I was just like, okay, like fear left my body again. Like, I was just like, okay, because I was thinking, like, if my doctor was meant to deliver my baby, then my doctor disc wouldn't have moved out of place, you know. Fear left my body. When mom came up there, he spoke with my mom, and then next thing I knew, we was going in. Now I'm getting nervous again. So they had to bring me in there, numb me up. So basically, they numbed me up. They put something in my back again. And I told the man who did the anesthesia, you know, the person who do the epidural and stuff, anesthesiology. I don't know, I gotta figure out the name of that. But I told him, I said, let me know when you about to put it in. So, okay, so mind y'all, I've been on epidural. I got a whole lot of epidural running through my body, but it's not being pushed in no more. Oh, and the reason I said, oh shoot, hold up, y'all, I'm missing a part. Once they told me that I needed a C-section, they had me on Pitocin and the epidural was not working. The epidural gave out on me 3 times throughout this whole process. And the last time, they didn't care. They wouldn't stop the Pitocin. They wouldn't do nothing. They talking about if we stop it, because they're trying to get me to make a decision. They basically wanted me to just allow the Pitocin to do what it do, or go in there and get the C-section. And I'm like, that's not how y'all tell me. Y'all can't, first of all, you can't tell me like that. I can't make a decision if I can't think straight because I'm in a lot of pain. Like, what? Especially, this is a major decision. When mom came in there, we talked. Then I'm just like, okay, we get the C-section. But I didn't like that. Anyways, yeah, so I'm in the room. I told him, I said, before you put the medicine in me, let me know that it's coming, because I'm a mover. When it comes to getting shots and stuff, I don't like shots. So I get a shot, scared. Like, I just do a lot. I tense up or whatever, and I know I'm not supposed to tense up. So I'm like, let me know. And he didn't let me know, y'all. And I said, you don't listen. Why would you not tell me? And I fell. Well, I didn't fall back because they held me, but I lost it. I couldn't do nothing because he already put the shot in me. And it's like immediately I couldn't move. This whole, that down there, I couldn't feel it. I was scared. I was so scared. Okay, so that's when fear started to come back. Yeah, and I'm like, where my mom at? Because they didn't allow her to come in at that time, because you know, while they put the medicine in, they said, we're gonna go get her. They went out, they got her, and I'm like, I'm getting tired. No matter what, I was not trying to go to sleep because I was scared that if I went to sleep, I wouldn't have woke back up. Like, that was one of the main fears. So I did not go to sleep in the operation room. But I wasn't in the operation room for a long time. Basically, okay, so this happened real quick, at least from my perspective, because I was drugged up, but it really happened quick. First they was like, do you feel me touching you down here? But I didn't feel it, you know. I felt it, but I didn't feel it. Like, I was numb. So I guess they cut me open, got the baby out real quick. They said she's 12. I'm like, wait. And they were just so shocked. Like, the whole room was just so shocked. But the doctor, he doing his thing. He still getting me right. I don't see it. Like, I'm gonna show y'all, but I can't see any of what's going on. I'm so grateful that my mom took pictures because I still wanted to see things, you know. I don't even realize, but that is everything I went through, everything I just said, like right now, was like very traumatic. Her heart rate dropped, the Pitocin wasn't working, I had to switch my doctor, you know, like that's very traumatic. I switched my doctor when it's time to get a C-section. I'm just so grateful I had God on my side. Like, that's all I can say. Like, so then they rolled her out, and mom went out while they closed me up and stuff, and then they rolled me out after that, after I went into my room. It was like an after delivery room. It wasn't like a room. It's like, I don't know what the name of the room is, but it wasn't the room I was going to be, in for the next few days. It was just like a room that they sat me in for like for an hour or so, I think. Okay, so like I'm really drugged up, y'all, at this point. So time was just moving. Every time a new nurse come, they introduce themselves. They was just basically just pushing on my stomach. You know, they was just doing that. But they was doing it with pressure. Because even with the medicine I was on, I still felt that. And I felt the medicine leaving and stuff. The doctor told me to take the Pitocin. I didn't take the Pitocin, y'all. Like, because I just felt like when I was telling them to take me off of it, they wouldn't take me off of it. So now I ain't taking it, you know. But supposedly the Pitocin was supposed to help the healing process, or, start the healing process, help you get all the gunk out, all the blood and stuff out, help you push it out. But I didn't take it. And I told them I wasn't taking it. I don't know why they didn't go tell my doctor. So my doctor didn't find out until like the next day. And he was like, I wish you would have took that and all of that. They also told me that my blood level was real low. Okay, so you're supposed to be like at 11, I think. I think I was at a 9 when I first went in. Then I got down to a 6. And now they talking about some blood transfusion. I did not want that. Like, ooh, I didn't. That's one thing I did not want. I don't want nobody else's blood running through my blood. So they was like, they gonna try to see if if it pick up on its own. They gave me iron pills, they gave me stool softener, they gave me like a lot of little pills I had to take throughout the day. And the nurses came in and made sure I took it. They kept sticking my baby in her feet, and I just was really protective over my baby. Like, why y'all gotta keep sticking her? Y'all see she cool, but for the first 24 hours they gotta do her little checks or whatever. But I would tell them like, okay, her feet is cold, so the numbers y'all looking for, y'all not going to get. And I learned that because, another nurse told me. But, these nurses keep coming in, there's new nurses and stuff, and they don't know. They don't know your situation. They don't know your baby. I'm learning her. Like, I'm literally with her from the day she born, till now. With some exceptions. I'm not always with her now, but I was with her that whole time. Like, I barely let my baby out my sight though. Back to the blood transfusion. So they wanted me to do that. So they had me take the pills and stuff. And then, I don't know, I was just up and going. Like, I was just going. Like, I'm up walking and stuff. And I walked like 15 laps around the hospital because I just couldn't just sit in the room and in the bed. Like, I'm just like, yo, I need to get up. And I couldn't wait to leave because even though we stayed, okay, so my baby was cleared, I think on like day 2, she was cleared to go. But I had a C-section, so I had to stay for 3 days. They had to, continue to monitor me. I didn't like that. Because she stayed an extra day, they continued to check on her. So they wanted to take her out. They just wanted to do things, and I'm not letting this baby out my sight. So if they going to the nursery, I'm going to the nursery too. I'm literally out there looking. I'm looking at what they're doing, and it's like, it's crazy because I'm literally supposed to just be healing, but I really couldn't just heal. Like, I wasn't letting my baby out my sight. Like, I don't know. It was just so crazy. It was a crazy time, That's my baby, y'all. That is my baby. So June 23rd, that's the day that my dad passed away. So that whole day, I'm just like, dang, if she come on this day, what would this mean? Boom, she came on that day. I don't know how I'm gonna feel when June 23rd come around this year. It's gonna be like a bittersweet day. I just don't know how to take that, but I know that's not nobody but God. Nobody but God. So I'm just like, I just don't know. I don't know, but I feel like everything that happened in my life is really just pushing me towards God. I read my Bible. Look at my Bible, y'all. This is a pretty Bible. I kind of got the words bigger because it's better, bigger. I just go through so much and I just bypass it. Cause as soon as I left the hospital, I know I'm healing, but like once I feel cool, I'm cool. They gave me some narcotics and they gave me some ibuprofen. I've been taking the ibuprofen just fine. I was just fine. Like, what's that, 600 milligrams of ibuprofen? I was cool. The next time I went to the doctor, my blood levels back up at a 9 because of them iron pills. But anyways, that's the birth story of Nova. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video.
Can't wait till I get rich so y'all can tell me that I'm selfish. But I got it by myself. Can't nobody say they help.